warm welcome to Nice and Easy Cook Show. My name is Nalo and I'm going to be showing you how to make the most tastiest and healthiest meals with just the little that you have. So our very first meal that we're going to make is a chicken schnitzel with creamed spinach and carrots. And right now we're actually going to be preparing the carrots. Carrots also relatively easy to prepare. You're gonna prepare your onions. Some of the onions are gonna go inside the spinach and some of the onions are gonna go inside the sauce that we are going to be making. Remember I said this meal is just a meal that does not cost you an arm and a leg, but at the same time, very healthy. So you're actually being resourceful and using everything that you would have just had thrown away. Actually gonna pour in the knorr soup, cream of mushroom soup that we bought from our local Pick and Pay store. So we actually do pour in the soup and you just give it a shake. This is your cultured buttermilk and just add it on top of your soup. You pour in the actual milk as well. So all of these ingredients, they give out this creamy paste. What we're gonna do to give it that creamy, remember we're making cream spinach, that creamy flavor, we're gonna pour in cheese. You can start seeing the cheese melt. So what you can do when the cheese starts to melt like this is you can actually start to stir. So what we're actually going to do right now is do the mushroom sauce. So what we need for the mushroom sauce are our leftover onions. Remember I chopped a lot of onions and then I took some and put them in the spinach. So our red onion, our white onion, we're gonna need green pepper, yellow pepper, and mushrooms. And what I'm gonna do right now is actually do chopping off the mushrooms. Mushrooms you can chop anyhow, because you're relatively just going to cook them. And you can see these are beautiful mushrooms and they are very fresh. Just to distribute the flavor, this is a really beautiful color. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pound of my chicken breast so that it is flat, so that it's easier to cook and it's quicker to cook and it evenly cooks out. So let me just pound my chicken breast. It turns out flat like that. See the layer? It's actually going to be easier to cook once you pound the chicken breast. So we're coming back to the sauce right now that we tried to create. What you're going to do right now is you're going to take your chicken stock that was left and you're actually going to put it on top of the mushrooms. Give it that good flavor. You're going to take your chicken breast and then you're going to place them inside your heated olive oil. Look at how beautiful that is. And actually start pouring. I did 2 chicken breasts. You can do either or at a time. Just that beautiful flavor right there. Really looks very nice. And on top is the cloth. You just want to wipe that off so that it looks really neat. So on top of my chicken breast, while it's still relatively very warm, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my cheese. Let me just check the knife that I was using while I was preparing my dish. So I just cut my cheese in half. You really wanna make your cheese even because of the fact that you are gonna be pouring the sauce on top of it. Just put that there. So remember, your sauce is gonna melt. Just give it a quick stir before you actually pour it inside. Your sauce, look at that. How beautiful is that? Your sauce with all your mushrooms and all your onions and peppers. So you're gonna give it, just make sure that your peppers show because they give it that color. So your cheese is melted by the sauce, and look at how beautiful is that. Just give it a generous pour. You can see the steam coming from, that is beautiful. You can see the steam coming from the sauce. Let me just taste. That is beautiful. A little bit of cinnamon touch, a little bit of sweetness from the sugar, a little bit of moistness from the margarine that I used. Pumping flavor, very nice, thick consistency. Let me dive into this chicken breast. Very perfectly cooked, and the cheese is melted from the mushroom sauce, and I'm actually going to dive into this baby. Everything is moist, everything tastes beautifully, and that was our chicken schnitzel with spinach, cream spinach and carrot. Thank you for joining us in this episode of where we make our meals nice and easy to cook. Please join us again. Bye.